So Bola Ahmed Tinubu dropped a shocker, a bombshell, ahead of the election that is being prepared for early. He said something. We are going to watch that video. Chicago University will be proud of us. Tinubu celebrates old classmate. Now, is it old classmate or old schoolmate and also a neighbor? I want you to pay attention to this man and pay really good attention because article is on this. Diggers Association, they are on it. We will get to understand what this means.
To all of you, Alex was my very good neighbor. Alex was my very good neighbor and went to the same school with me in Chicago. Never did we dreamt that I would be in this position as the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and Alex will be a successful businessman from Belarus to bring about a very successful collaboration and bilateral relationship that will promote economic prosperity and future of our two countries. Alex, thank you very much for everything.
Now, what is the president thanking Alex for? Everything. What is Bola Ahmed Tinubu thanking Alex for? Is it for Alex coming over? Like, oh, you know what? Let me come and show myself as one that knows you, a neighbor, and also someone that attended same school that you went. He used the word classmate, schoolmate. You know, there's a difference between schoolmate and classmate. Maybe it is kind of like a kind of a slip of tongue, like since the school thing and class thing and the class is more important to him, like he just used the word classmate rather than schoolmate. Someone can be your schoolmate and not your classmate. But let us look at the timeline and see what this is all about. After all, Tinubu is said to be 73. Now, he said Alex went to the same school with him, which is correct. Because diggers have started digging, they said, oh, well, blah, blah. He said Alex went to the same school with me. Not necessarily Alex is my classmate. He didn't say I and Alex sat in the same classroom. We took the same course. Because people looked at it, they said it means Alex must be 10 years old if Alex is to fit into Bola Tinubu's classroom. But he said Alex went to the same school with me. Now, all about the Alex. Alexander Zingma was born on November 26, 1966 in Minsk, Belarus. His father was a civil engineer. For 20 years, he has been working on the African continent, developing relationship between Belarus and African countries, dealing with projects in various fields: agriculture, logistics, mining, infrastructure, construction. Alexander Zingman implemented different projects in the construction of infrastructure facilities such as bridge, roads, buildings for various purposes, as well as hospitals, social housing, hotels. Also engaged in investment in agriculture project, in particular being the head of Afri Trade Company. He supplies Belarusian agricultural machinery to the countries of the African region with the following blah, blah, blah. Let's leave that. So education, Alexander Zygmunt studied at the Belarusian National Polytechnic University and received a specialty in robotics engineering 1985 to 1989. Studied business marketing at the University of Illinois, Chicago. Received a master's degree 1991 to 1995. Career framework, let's leave that. So, personal life, married, marketing director of the mixed restaurant Falcone. So here is Alex. Here is Alex. Now, 20 years, 6 months, Food Galore Incorporated. That's his experience. Chief Executive Officer. Now, don't forget that all of these things do not mean anything. Anyone can come up with this, like, to create a CV for themselves. Partner, COS 2020. So these are what he has done. And these are the CV. I built, grew, and managed a team of distribution sales representatives while managing my own book of business over 125,000 per week. That's a lot of money. Now, financial advisor, Morgan Stanley, I had to sell people on giving me part or all of their life savings to invest in the market. This was a great use of my education and was an excellent opportunity to apply my knowledge. Now, here it says University of Delaware, Bachelor of Science, BS Economics. Now, what university? This one is in Chicago, Bucks County Community College, transferred physics. So, what connects Bola Ahmed Tinubu to Chicago? University of Delaware, mechanics, construction, automotive, food, beverage, trucking, drugging, warehousing. He speaks Spanish also. Now, I want you to watch the video.
Игорь, ботинки!
Now, President Emerson Mnangagwa, close associate and Zimbabwe honorary consul to Belarus, Alexander Zingman, being arrested by DRC police after a private meeting with former President Joseph Kabila. The tycoon court deals with Mnangagwa and other leaders. So what exactly is going on here? He had a meeting with President Joseph Kabila and President Emerson, close associate. Okay, they're saying President Emerson Mnangagwa, close associate and Zimbabwe honorary consul to Belarus, Alexander, being arrested by DRC police. Wow. Anyway, let us see.
For everything.
Bola Tinubu, let us rest. Let us see more. There was no need for Tinubu to claim that Alex was his classmate. There was no need whatsoever for it. In a digital age, when we can easily find out they said Alex never actually went to your school, he was only 10 years old when you got admission into CSU. Why lie? These kinds of unprovoked lies only further confirms what we all know, that this incompetent clown in Aso Rock is an opportunistic fraudulent impostor. This is simply what happens when a man is a compulsive, pathetic, pathological liar. They just don't know when to stop. A sitting president telling barefaced lies. What a shame. What a national disgrace. Now, he said schoolmate, not necessarily classmate. Alex said, when did Bola Ahmed Tinubu finish? Did Alex get admission to the school at the age of 15? Now, there's something about Alex. Alleged arms dealer Lungu ally Alexander Zingman, arrested in DRC. I read it again. Alleged arms dealer Lungu's ally Alexander Zingman, arrested in DRC. Finlay 1 enjoys a drink with outgoing President Edgar Lungu and Belarusian businessman Alexander Zingman. Well, let's continue. From gold mining and arms trade to representation at United Nations Conference, how two Belarusians conquer Zimbabwe. Belarusian businessman targeted by journalistic investigations represent the African country at the climate summit. Belarusian businessman Alexander Zingman and Oleg Vochits, involved in international scandals related to arms trade and equipment supplies, arrived in Azerbaijan to attend the COP29 conference. Both are representing Zimbabwe at the United Nations climate event. It is finished. Alleged arms dealer Alexander arrested in DRC. Now, it could be a political thing, like, oh, you met with this president. Oh, this is what you are into. No, we are going to deal with you. We are going to disgrace you and embarrass you. Businessman with links to Belarusian strongman Alexander Lukashenko was arrested by Congolese police in Lubumbashi on Wednesday. This is 2021 now, after meeting with former President Joseph Kabila. Mystery and international intrigue surround the arrest in the Democratic Republic of Congo of Alexander Zingman, a businessman and alleged arms dealer with close links to Belarusian strongman Alexander Lukashenko. Zingman was arrested by Congolese police in Lubumbashi, blah, blah, blah. So, Alexandra, a businessman, is 58 years old, Belarusian nationality. So Tinubu had to change the name of Alexandra to Alex Zigban and present him in 2025 as his classmate. Bro, Nigeria is not going to make it. What Tinubu did last night is take the entire country for fools, but more importantly, he made his entire supporters look like morons. It is like me telling you that I went to Unilag in 1977, but my classmate went to LASU in 1991. This is how stupid and daft it is. According to Tinubu's age, this guy was 13 years old when Tinubu gained admission in Chicago. Tinubu can lie like Satan. Date of birth, April 4, 1962. Birthplace is Berlin. So he was born in Germany. Nationality, Russian, Belarusian. Education, military academic, Soviet propaganda studies. Career beginning, Soviet army officer, co-founder, blah, blah, blah. So the guy, he used to be in the military. Sigma attended University of Illinois, Chicago, 1991 to 1995, not Chicago State University, as Bat claimed. Also during this period, Bat was already a senator in Nigeria and went on exile in 1994 to return in 1998. Perhaps old age is causing mix-up. Bat. Tinubu classmate, 50 years to Tinubu's daughter, 62 years old. Tinubu has already given his classmate Alex Zingman a contract. Trade DMCC in Zigman Company is loosely described as one of the Belarusian president's personal wallet. We envision Nigeria as a global agricultural powerhouse. So he's already here. According to him, the Belarus project implemented a collaboration with Afritrade DMC, blah, blah, blah. So things are going on. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think about this? Please do drop your comments.